Despite occasional successes and the use of powerful SAM systems like the S-400 and others, they have largely remained in the shadows over the past 2 years. This is due to the fact that their primary targets are of a different scale: aircraft, bombers, cruise missiles, and similar threats. Drones and comparable systems, being less specific targets for these systems, have led to a gradual decline in their presence in the information space. However, the potential of these systems remains significant and should be utilized, which we will discuss in more detail today. Let's begin with the observation that many have noticed. Russia possesses a vast number of air defense systems of various scales, yet flagship systems like the S-400 rarely make the news. The last time they made headlines was in the fall of last year, when they achieved a record number of enemy aircraft downed in a single episode, only to fade back into obscurity. Why? Then is most of the burden placed on short and medium-range SAM systems like the Tor, Buk, or Pantsir? The answer is relatively simple. The S-400, S-300, S-500, and similar systems are designed for different types of targets. Take the S-400 Triumph, for example. Nearly all its applications are linked to engaging enemy aircraft at record-breaking ranges inaccessible to other systems. Often, this involves the use of long-range 40 and 6 missiles, which are allegedly not officially in service. Notably, the system performs exceptionally well, setting multiple records. The issue, however, lies in the fact that most enemy aircraft have been neutralized, and the few remaining are preserved for launching low-altitude cruise missile strikes in areas where the S-400's radars cannot detect them, such as the southern regions. Currently, the primary threat is drones, which is no secret. The Triumph can detect such low-flying drones only within 30 kilometers or 50 kilometers at best. Therefore, risking a powerful and expensive SAM system by bringing it closer to the front lines is not viable, especially when more specialized and mobile systems like the Tor, Buk, and Pantsir are available for this role. This raises the question: why has this situation arisen? The answer again is straightforward. It is not just about detection, but also about ammunition. The Triumph, for instance, has almost no missiles suited for engaging targets at close range. Its arsenal mainly consists of various modifications of the 4, 8, and 6 missiles with ranges from 150 to 250 kilometers. These are relatively large missiles with semi-active guidance, requiring constant target illumination. In short, using them against drones is akin to firing a cannon at sparrows. Inefficient and wasteful, as Almazanti, the system's developer, openly acknowledges. But as the saying goes, if you criticize, propose a solution. And a solution exists. Almazanti has announced that most Russian SAM and S-400 systems will be adapted to engage a variety of targets at different ranges. We will not discuss all systems today, but will use the Triumph as an example. The 4, 8, and 6 family and, more recently, the 4O and 6 missiles represent just the tip of the iceberg. These are the primary munitions, but their arsenal is far more versatile. The S-400 is known to be compatible with the entire 9m 9.6 missile family as well as the 9m 100. These are expensive missiles with active guidance, but in terms of effectiveness, they are unmatched. For example, the 9m 9.6D can travel up to 150 kilometers and is nearly impossible to evade at low altitudes due to its active radar seeker. Similarly, the 9m 100, effective at ranges of up to 15 kilometers, is highly maneuverable and efficient, though it employs a different guidance method and infrared seeker targeting thermal signatures. Its closest Western analog is the IRIS-T SAM system, which uses similar interceptors. The main feature of these missiles is their ability to completely ignore stealth technologies. Another advantage is their compact size. While little is known about the 9m 100, up to 16 9m 9.6D missiles can reportedly be loaded onto a single S-400 launcher. For a full division with 12 launchers, this translates to 190 active guidance missiles, making them exceptionally difficult to evade. The effectiveness is unparalleled, though cost becomes a key consideration in such a scenario. A balance is required. The likely configuration will be as follows. Each launcher will carry for new missiles, to standard for 8 N6 missiles and 1 long-range for ON6 missile. This setup would give a single division up to 80 for interceptors, allowing it to effectively engage all target types without compromising performance. This configuration has surfaced before but appears to be moving toward full implementation. The only remaining question is whether sufficient new missiles will be produced. If Almazanti is aiming to upgrade all SAM systems in Russia, it is likely that production issues have been resolved, at least for the systems actively involved in operations. In conclusion, it is clear that this represents a serious attempt to enhance the effectiveness of SAM systems that were previously less suited for non-specific targets. Whether this attempt will be successful remains to be seen, but it appears the right direction has been chosen. The more SAM systems are operational, the better. The only remaining challenge is effective target detection. Ground-based radars are not the best solution for this. What is needed is something that can maintain constant aerial surveillance, either a 50U to 100 AWACS aircraft, drones like the Helios RLD, or even tethered aerostats. But that is a topic for another discussion.